It's the weekend, so time to lap up your popcorn platters and glue yourself to the 7 m. But before you hit the theaters, my reviews may come handy. Well, yes, it's review time. We first get you the review of Atma, starring Bipasha Basu, Nawazuddin Siddiqui, directed by Supran Verma. It's a horror flick that's hit the silver screen.
तुम क्या समझ रही हो कि मैं यहाँ से चला जाऊंगा तो वापस नहीं आऊंगा? मैं आऊंगा, मैं हमेशा तुम्हारे पास आता रहूंगा, तुम्हें कभी छोड़ूंगा नहीं।
Acting wise, there's no problem because both Bipasha and Nawaz are seasoned actors and they do a fine job. That's a good rating for acting. Moving on to the story, mainly it's a horror film that's supposed to scare you, but it's also a feminist film. The premise is around a father who comes back from the dead to claim ownership of his only daughter from his estranged wife. A mix of all this clearly doesn't work. Talking about direction, the film is shot beautifully and the length is also perfect, but only these things cannot save this horror flick. The actors did their job, but the director fell short. Costumes and the setting I said is extremely beautiful, so when you're watching the film up there, everything seems picture perfect.
रातों के साए हैं, साए से ना डर हो।
Music is completely out of sync, so that's a bad rating. Nor the background score scares you, which nowadays plays an important role in horror films. Well, that's what I had to say. Now let's get some audience reaction of Atma.
It was just wasting of time and दो आत्मा कभी ऊपर जाकर नहीं मिलते हैं. It's just a wastage of time and money.
ठीक है. इतना अच्छा नहीं है.
Very bad, very bad. I don't know. I don't like the climax. I don't like the story at all.
All in all, Atma fails in our report card. And now we move on to Rangreis, the other release of the week. It's called Rangreis, but there's no color in it. It's supposed to be a simple story of four friends supporting each other in difficult times, but instances are so unreal that you wonder how this film was planned in the first place. Acting-wise, Jackie Bhagnani does a fine job, but the rest of the cast is too loud and over the top. The emotional scenes between friends are so long and boring that it's difficult to sit through this. Moving on to direction, I don't remember the last time Priyadarshan made a half-decent film. Maybe that was a decade ago when he used to make those comedy films like Halchal and Hangama. Here he's completely confused and he's confusing us. When a friend goes deaf, sometimes there's sad music, so we are supposed to feel bad because the guy in the film is deaf. And sometimes the friends laugh at him, so we are supposed to laugh at the same guy who we were feeling bad for. The costumes and the setting in the film is completely average. Music by Sajid Wajid is again average, but Santosh Sivan has shot the songs so beautifully that he's made them watchable. But Gangam style comes right in the end when the credits are rolling, when your patience is tried and tested. Let's get you some audience reaction of Rangreis and let's see what they had to say.
I would recommend not to watch it.
A big no for the movie. Seriously, don't watch and don't waste your money.
He's really a faltu. A big no. The song was too. They used the song too badly. There were no Gangnam style and the actress too bad. Not to
So Jackie Bhagnani, you did like his acting?
Not at all.
Sadly, even Rangreis fails in our report card today.